What's up, you guys? So if you're still here watching the video, thank you so much. I'm back with another travel review. You guys know I love to vlog. I love to travel somewhat. It don't have to be to another country. It could be down the street, but travel is still, going from one place to the other. And this time I went from Tampa to Orlando with my sister to one of the Disney parks. And I went to Disney Hollywood Studios. This place surprised me. I was not expecting to give it the rating that I gave it. So stay towards after the vlog where I give my thoughts, my review on this experience at Disney Hollywood Studios because, it surprised me. This was a fun vlog. I love the song and I had a great day with my sister. Many great brand names at this Disney Park Hollywood Studios, but I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Make sure you stay after the vlog to hear my thoughts and my rating of this experience. Let's go. All right, so as you could tell, I am fully decked out in Toy Story gear. I got the Pizza Planet, come on, and then the Squad Up, let's go shirt. I bought this a long time ago. Knowing me, it was probably Target, whatever. I don't know if it was a kid's shirt or not, but come on, like Toy Story is our thing as millennials. Now they're trying to come out with Toy Story 5. They're pushing it, in my opinion. But Toy Story 5 better be the last one. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But let's stay on topic. Let's talk about Disney Hollywood Studios. So I got my notes here because we just freestyling right now. Obviously when you walk through the park, it's an old school Hollywood theme. And I did find that very interesting and fun to do. As you're walking, when you go to these parks, you want to go from one ride to the next. But what you don't realize is like all these like mini shops and mini attractions that you pass by. So I think I saw like a Walt Disney thing, and you could learn so much by going into these little attractions because we're so focused on going to the big rides, right? But that's just something I noticed, and I would love to go back and check out more because with my sister and I, we just kind of went on the rides pretty much. Now, one of the main rides is the Tower of Terror. You could see that ride from the freaking parking lot. That is how iconic and how tall that ride is. The Tower of Terror, you guys probably know what this is, right? It's an elevator ride that literally drops. It gets you every time. Now, my crazy sister, she hasn't been there in years, and neither have I, but for her, it's been like a decade, I think. And we went like probably 15 years ago. She forgot how fun this ride was. Now, there's certain people you go on rides with, right? She's one of them where they don't get sick. I'm the type where I could go on a ride once or twice. After that, I'm kind of nauseous. I'm getting checked out. It is what it is. I got a sensitive stomach. Fuck you. But anyways, she wanted to go on it like 3-4 times because it was towards the end of the night. And that's when people start leaving the park and there wasn't really a line for that ride. And that was just kind of funny how she's like, let's go again. I'm like, I'm trying to go home. Like, I'm a party pooper. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm that person in the group. But I'm glad I went on it a few more times with her. And no matter how many times, you're never used to the ride. Like your ass is off the seat because it drops out of nowhere. Great ride, absolutely. So yeah, like I said, last time I've been there was probably 5 years ago with my other friend. And I don't remember any fireworks show. Now, it could have rained at the end of the day, which I'm pretty sure it did, because if it rains, they got to cancel it. But what surprised me with Hollywood Studios is that they have 2 fireworks shows. I've never been to a theme park where they had like 2 fireworks. So they had one like in the main lobby entrance, or main park entrance, whatever, with the buildings. But then they had a huge one in the back. You got to go all the way in the back. And the huge, not arena, but like the stairs where you walk down. And it was on the water too. That blew me away. It was icing on the cake. Is that the phrase they say? Oh man, that was a great show. So I did take one souvenir because I was cheap. It's so tempting to buy something there, like the Buzz Lightyear toy or the Woody toy. Did I buy it or did I not? That's a whole nother topic for another time, but I did not buy it there. Maybe I didn't buy it at all. I got a big collection. I don't even know what's where, what's what nowadays, but I did keep this. This is the Coke bottle that I paid for, that I drank, as you saw in the video. This is funny. Like, I think I bought this in Star Wars land or whatever you want to call it, because you see the writing here. It's just so weird. Like, this is cool. Obviously, I rinsed it out because when my sister and I went, it was a long time ago. I'm talking like early last year, because when I do these vlogs and these travel reviews, I mainly do it the year before. And then I upload them or talk about them a year later. This way it's something to look forward to on the channel. Now, before I give out my rating, I'm just gonna go quickly over the pros and cons of my experience there. Now, the pros, brand variety. I mean, gosh, like Disney owns so many properties, right? Or they've created so many properties, such as Toy Story, Cars, Star Wars, and the Tower of Terror. Like, so many iconic brands that you could recognize and love for the whole family. I absolutely love the diversity of that. You have like the kiddie section of Toy Story, but then you kind of have the grown-up section of Star Wars. Everything completely realistic, including the great actors. You have so many actors that walk around the park, and not only do they look the part, but they act it too. Like, it's just so friendly with the guests, but also very serious because they're remaining in character at all times. I found that very impressive. And I thought the food options were pretty good. Like you saw, my sister and I drink the green and blue milk. Apparently that's just coconut milk and rice, but it tasted like a slushy kind of. It was strange, but it wasn't bad at all. Stuff like that is so cool to try out. The Beauty and the Beast musical show, that was like a top tier show. Great performance. Those actors were totally on their A game. And that's such a wonderful movie. And to see that on stage, I don't think I've witnessed that before. It was definitely a fun time for me. On top of that, with music, I noticed there was great music playing throughout the park. This is the little things that people might not notice, but they had music playing from the Toy Story soundtrack to just Disney jazz versions. Like they had the jazz versions of so many of the iconic Disney theme songs, and I found that very relaxing and pretty cool walking throughout the park. And of course, as I mentioned, the 2 fireworks show at the end. Rise of Resistance, that was probably one of my favorite rides. That was the one in the video where you're in a cart and you're moving from one thing to the next, and it's half screens, half physical things, and this is all in regards to Star Wars. The Millennium Falcon Smuggler Run, that wait time was like an hour long, and it's like a simulation ride where you got to push buttons, and it was a cool ride. It was definitely fun. I just don't think I would wait another hour. Some of these rides, right, they're not worth the second wait. I'm sure most people can agree, right? Like, why the hell would you wait 1 hour on for a ride and then wait that same hour again? Like, that's just not worth it for any ride. But that's kind of how I felt about this Millennium Falcon ride, because it's such a long wait time. Other than that, the food was expensive, as you can guess. These are the cons, and the park itself is so expensive now. I think we paid over $150 to get into the park for the entry ticket. And when you look on their website now, the way Disney creates these prices, it's almost like booking a airline, like a plane ticket. If I were to buy like a ticket for tomorrow, it would be like $30 more compared to if I bought it like a month from now. They literally have a calendar on their website asking you, okay, what day you want to come to the park? Because that's going to vary depending on the prices. I don't know if it's supply and demand. Obviously, it's probably more expensive and busy in the summertime because kids have off, families come down to Florida. But yo, like these parks are getting way too expensive. Since I'm a Florida resident, it's probably definitely obvious to pay for the annual pass, because if you just go 2 or 3 times, you make your money back, and then you could like never go again for that year, or go as many times as you want. And oh my gosh, like you're saving so much money at that point. But since I'm not crazy about the theme parks, because I get nauseous with the rides, the food's expensive, I don't like being around a lot of people, I don't like waiting not for no reason, but I just don't like waiting too much online, because you know what it's like. So I like to go to these parks once in a while, and I also like to vlog my experiences. So if you're new to the channel, I do have a Disney Epcot vlog. That was so much fun. What else? What are the other parks? Oh, I think that's the only one for Disney. I might have some other amusement park vlogs. I have so many, but go check out my travel reviews, and it's pretty much the same style. I have the vlog with music, and then I talk about it. So with all that being said, based on my pros, the pros obviously outweigh the cons in this. But due to that final firework performance with all the iconic Disney visuals and characters and the different dancing and music, oh my gosh, like I could go on and on about that final fireworks show. And that's the thing, you pay this huge price to get into the park, but then for the most part, everything's included, right? Including that fireworks show. I thought it was a great time. Definitely surprised. Had nothing but fun the entire day, and I would definitely do it again. Whereas back in the day when I went to Hollywood Studios, it was my least favorite, I think. I think it was my least favorite. It might have been Magic Kingdom, right? But now it's my favorite, I think. I'm telling you guys, I think Hollywood Studios Disney Park might be my favorite out of the 4 parks. So let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about that. Otherwise, nothing but a great time. Absolute hype. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this travel review portion of the video. I'll see y'all on the next one.